All right, even though it is college football Saturday and we should be on our couches watching football like a real person would do, we are bringing you another reaction. This is Born Reviews. I'm Nick.
Gabe.
And we are back once again looking at a new trailer. This is called a trailer teaser. I haven't seen much from this movie. Actually, I don't think I've seen any from this movie yet. Birds of Prey we're talking about.
Right.
Which obviously has Harley Quinn and many other female DC characters.
Right.
Now, are the Birds of Prey characters, are most of them quasi-villains like Harley Quinn? Or...
They're all villains.
Okay, so they're all villains.
They're all villains or anti-heroes. There's Black Canary. There's different iterations of who's in there, so you got to kind of just see who's going to be in there. I know Harley Quinn's in it for sure. She's the headliner. Black Canary as well. I'm excited for it. Like I said, I love DC, everything DC, and I had to come back to do one because I got fired.
Yeah, you're supposed to be fired. What are you doing here?
Look, I've been fired from much better places, and I still keep coming back, okay?
That's not really a good endorsement, but because you don't get paid, I don't get paid.
I'm working pro bono
Subscribers,
here.
help us out on that one. I guess you can stick around.
Okay.
Just kidding. But, okay, so I know very little, if nothing, about Birds of Prey. As if you've watched reviews before, you know I'm more of a movie guy. He's a movie and a comic book guy, so I always go to him for advice about this or that. I'm not 100% sure how real this is because I heard that they were only releasing the newest trailer in theaters, but I'm excited to see something. There's a lot of comments on this video, so I'm assuming this is real.
Here's the thing. Harley Quinn has become her own character, okay? People still associate her with the Joker, and to a certain extent she still is, but she's got her own spin-off comics, and it's funny because she wasn't even a comic book character. Her character started in Batman the Animated TV series, which
Awesome
I loved
series.
from the 90s. I love that series, but she became so popular that the comic books then incorporated her in there. But, I think that they're doing a good job because DC has such compelling characters, and you can't just really count on the Justice League. You can't count on Superman and Batman. You got to bring out all these other content, which is again what Marvel did. Again, I always tell people the MCU, what they did is so genius because they lost their main characters. They lost Spider-Man to Sony. That was like their bread and butter right there. They had to sell it off because they were going bankrupt. They also sold off the rights to the Fantastic Four. They sold off the rights to Ghost Rider. So they took like the V-cast and said, all right, guys, step it up. Iron Man, Captain America.
And now they're all A-listers.
Now they're all A-listers, exactly. So, that's what DC needs to do. Give us different stories, different characters, and we'll be interested so like that you don't necessarily have to use the same 4 or 5 characters all the time.
It'll be interesting to see how well the Joker does, which I'm assuming it's going to do pretty well.
Right.
How well this will do if this is successful. Because then you're looking at DC being like the villain universe. They're going to be known for their villains. MCU for their heroes. Before Thanos and Killmonger came, they were known for their heroes. It'll be interesting to see that contrast where we do villains very well. And I know you like that.
Loved it.
Let's just throw it all together. They got to sign the rights to Evil Ray and they'll be good to go.
I love it.
But with that being said, this is Born Reviews, new YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, please subscribe. But we are going to get into this video right now. Here we go. Born Reviews!
Cut to my students falling asleep in class.
A balloon?
Is this It Chapter 2 or is this... Oh no, DC. It's not DC.
Is this fan-made?
It better not be.
See, there's It right there, it looks like. Pennywise.
I'm so fucking over clown.
No. That's Harley Quinn. That's Margot Robbie.
Crazy. Is that Rosie Perez?
Was that Rosie?
Let's see, there's some White Man Can't Jump.
Oh my. That's it?
Wow. There must be so much more in the theater. In the comment section, please let us know if you saw an actual trailer, if you're able to watch any of the new releases, if you watched It. That's probably what they saw, but an Americanized version, because I heard that the trailer for Birds of Prey is going to be before the movie It.
Yeah, I'm watching It probably tomorrow. We'll do a review Monday or Tuesday on it, but I haven't had an opportunity to watch it yet. But man, that was super quick. That's all they're giving us.
When is this supposed to come out? Do you even know?
I don't even know. I know.
I'm not sure. I should look that up, but if it's not for, I know it says 2020 right there, but if it's not till next summer, then okay, I understand that we're still a year away.
Right.
They don't want to show us too much. But if you're going to show us something, show us something. It was good to see them all, kicking butt and whatnot, but show us something.
Right. I mean, I gotta say, from what we did get, I love the fact that she's got her mallet because she didn't have it in her first movie. It wasn't her movie, but during Suicide Squad,
It was her movie.
It was her movie. You know what? I would
Her and
say
Will Smith,
Her
right?
and Will Smith, yes. So her and Will Smith carried the movie. They disrespected Jared Leto because my boy did his job. I love the laugh with the smile on his hand. I'm telling you,
He's one of the few fans
you did a
of
good job.
Jared Leto. I
You did a
love the
good
movie,
job.
but not him.
But
In that movie, he's an awesome actor.
he is a great actor, and I tell you what, they went back to the mallet, which she's more iconic for having the mallet. So I was glad to see that in there, or hammer, whatever. Some people say mallet, some people say hammer. You saw a quick shot of Huntress in there. Black Canary. It looked like it was really fast. A lot of scenes just cut together, spliced together, so it was really hard to follow. Was that Rosie Perez? I know you mentioned Rosie Perez.
Rosie Perez. I mean, I said the last thing I saw was White Man Can't Jump. I think the last thing I saw was a movie called It Could Happen, or It Could Happen to You.
Right.
Love that movie. It's a small time movie, but I think Nicolas Cage is in it. I haven't seen her in a long time.
It's been a while.
And she doesn't look like she's aged that much either.
No, not
in
at
the
all.
quick shot, at least.
She's aged well, like wine.
This guy's out of control.
But, I think that one of the things I liked about it the most was that it was more grounded, which is what I like also about the Netflix shows, the Marvel Netflix shows. Everything is more grounded. It's not so grandiose. A lot of their powers are very believable, so it's more you can transfer it or translate it easier, I should say, on the big screen, as opposed to needing all these big CGI budgets and a lot of it being computer animated. So I was happy to see that.
I will say, though, one thing that makes me nervous with those quick shots we got, where they're fighting, whoever they're fighting, the background, those like abandoned buildings they're in with the spray paint, it reminded me a little too much of Joel Schumacher, Batman Forever.
Don't say it. Don't
Batman
say it.
and Robin.
How dare you?
We cannot go back down that avenue, DC. That chapter should have been closed, locked up, and thrown down the same river Jumanji was thrown down, but never resurfaced again.
That's glad. Listen. They would never do that. They would never do that. And I tell you what, has anybody even heard from Joel Schumacher? He's disappeared. Okay, there's like his picture's on the back of a milk carton. Okay, DC disappeared.
I think I saw him at Redbox earlier. That's about it. With that being said, we got to get going. Hope you enjoyed this short reaction and discussion afterwards. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time,
Adios.
Boy Reviews.